How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Black Metal Rebellion. I'm your host, Jesse Morgan, and I'm going to do a small black metal CD collection update for you. Only 4 albums to show off this time, but hopefully you enjoy them. First up is the Belphegor album Deluxe Digipack, the new Conjuring the Dead album, which is fucking amazing. Love it. It reminds me a bit of Bondage Goat Zombie, which is my favorite album by Belphegor. There's the inside. The discs are all flipped around on you, unfortunately, but there they are. And this, if you haven't seen it already, but I got from a fan of the channel, a friend on Facebook of mine, Hamish. Once again, I appreciate that, bud, and I couldn't be more stoked to get this because I definitely need more Belphegor in my collection for sure. And yeah, you rock, dude. Thanks for getting me this. Love it. Great album. Next, actually the next 3 are all first wave black metal. So here we go. This is Hellhammer with Satanic Rites. Surprised I was able to get a copy of this on eBay. It's the only demo that I really like of theirs. It's the third one. Basically has most of the first 2 demos material on it, but I think it's a little remastered and a bit better done. They got some interesting names here. Satanic Slaughter, Denial Fiend, and Slayed Necros. But you all know them as like Tom G. Warrior and all the other dudes, so good stuff. I don't know what to say. This is just really good first wave black metal. You definitely need to check it out if you have not already. You got a nice big patch of this demo for the back of my new battle vest. I really like the song Eurynomos, which I thought was Euronymous at first, but it's not. It's track 6 there. Maniac's a decent song. Messiah is all right. It's kind of has an interesting intro before the actual song pops up, but it's decent. Reaper's a decent song. Satanic Rites themselves, the track that is also really good. Yeah, definitely check this out if you have not already. I might get Apocalyptic Raids at one point, which is the EP that was released after this. And I think it only has like 1 extra track that's not on this. And the rest of them are tracks that are on this one. But I think they might be a little better produced than this demo. So, we'll see. But yeah, this is awesome. Satanic Rites by Hellhammer. The best demo they have, in my opinion. Next is a bootleg that was limited to 666 copies. This is the December Moon compilation. It has their couple of demos that they had on here, and then an EP, and like a live track as well. Now, Morbid, if you don't know who Morbid is, it's the semi-black metal, death metal band that Per Olin, aka Dead from Mayhem, was in before he joined Mayhem. It's really interesting stuff. It's not like too great. It was just very early, just kind of black metal stuff that it's interesting to hear because of the history. It's not necessarily the greatest music in the world, but I'm still glad to have a copy of this. It folds out. It's like a decent bootleg. The insert is pretty thick cardboard paper. I don't know if you can really see that because of all the glare. I apologize, but this is what it looks like on the inside. There's the cover, and these 2 parts fold out into this interesting drawing there with whatever on the top, and then this kind of Count Dracula looking fucking thing there. A bat. So yeah, I don't know. I like it. It's very cool. I'm glad to have a copy of this just because it's, you know, Per Olin before he ended up going into Mayhem. And this has a fairly decent amount of tracks on it, as you can see on the back there. The first couple are from the demo, and then the last few are from the EP. And then I think the last one, or one in between here, is like a live track. And then they have like this weird outro that Dead's doing. It's kind of like this sort of like demonic kind of quote or something at the end that he's doing. Anyway, it's pretty neat. And then like you can see at the bottom there, if it'll focus, it does say limited to 666 copies. So glad to actually have a copy of this, because there's no way in fuck you're going to find a December Moon demo anywhere. It's only going to have like probably 3 or 4 tracks. But yeah, check it out just for nostalgia's sake if you can. Next is a highly underrated first wave black metal band from Hungary, I believe. This is Tormentor with their first legit album, Anno Domini. Now, this version, I don't know, it's probably a re-release version, because there's another one that has a, like, this is all like gray, like shades of gray, but there's another one you can get that's like kind of a turquoisey, greeny kind of shades in there instead of the gray. And then there's one that has a completely different cover. It has like this castle with like tomato vines and like viney stuff all over it, and then like a smaller Tormentor logo up on the side and stuff like that. Pardon me, but yeah. These are the tracks that are included on it, if you can even fucking see due to the glare. That's them right there. That's the inside. It's pretty interesting stuff. This is with Attila Caesar from Mayhem, once again, before he joined. Honestly, I love the work he does this as opposed to the stuff he did in fucking... This came with 2 books. I don't know why, but look at this. It came with 2 of the same books. And just the inside. Pretty interesting. I don't know if they changed their style after this album or not. I don't think I've actually given it a listen, but I think they actually do have a full-length album after this one as well, maybe 2. Definitely check out Anno Domini, and check out the demo that was before this too. I think it's called The Seventh Day of Doom. I would love to get my hands on a copy of it, even if it was just like a cassette copy, just to say I have it, and then burn myself whatever tracks that's on it, so I can put it on my, Xbox and stuff, because that's where I listen to all my music. I just rip it on there and then listen to it on my stereo. But yeah, The Seventh Day of Doom would be sick to have in addition to this. And if you haven't heard Tormentor yet, do yourself a favor and check it out, because I feel they're still very underrated. And that's it. That's all for new albums that I have to show for you. I have one more thing coming in, and I could potentially do a slightly smaller update, but I don't know. I think 4 is pretty small for an update myself, but we'll see how I'm feeling. Maybe I'll pick something up tomorrow or whatever. Convince the wife to let us fit in something in our budget to get something from HMV. Anyways, hope you liked it. Definitely check out Tormentor, and if you really feel like checking out Morbid, check them out too. It's like I said, it's not the greatest music, but it's still pretty decent, and it's Dead from, Mayhem. So thanks for watching. Stay sick. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time, my friends.